10 o'clock at night, we were just coming up to the end of our shift. Got a call from control room to say that there had been a disturbance at a very local residential area to where I was. There was somebody kicking and banging a neighbour's door. We normally single crewed up until about 11 o'clock, and then nights go on to double crewed, so I was single crewed at the time. I was in a marked police car, stopped the car, called up on the radio saying, that I'd arrived, so they knew that I was there. Got out of the car, everything was really quiet, and I turn around and there is this guy in a sort of a baggy jacket marching towards me, and he's there screaming, saying, I'm there for him, what am I going to do? I saw that his right hand was sort of behind his back, so I didn't think anything more of it, but there was something in his left hand, and it looked like, at the time from where I was, a pole with this orange rubber ball on the top. Next thing I know is we're only literally about 1.5 meters, 2 meters away from each other, and he has then, what I at the time saw as a hammer, and it was a metal mallet, and he's just swinging it around. He's shouting at me, he's telling me to come and get him, and every time he sort of bounces towards me, he throws a swing at me, so I'm literally bouncing back. I parvered him, he came, he just flew towards me. And all I could do was duck. I felt the hammer hit my shoulder, and I remember thinking, what have I done? I've just made this worse. He went on, he was screaming, he was literally screaming, and he just kept hitting one car after another, the windscreens, the panels, the wing mirrors, and he would go on to the next car. And I was about 2-3 meters away from him, and I'm telling him still to just calm down, put the hammer down, and he just looks at me. He's leaning against the car, and he just looks at me, and he says, you CS me and see what fucking happens to you, because I'm going to kill you. And just at that moment, it was just so, okay, do you know what? I believe you, mate. I believe you, but I can't let you hurt anybody. That point, I saw one of my colleagues, one of the traffic units, drive up the road, and he's on blue lights, he's speeding up the road. The guy jumps to his feet, he's still got hold of the hammer, he's still got hold of this other thing at the time that I still didn't know what it was. And he starts running down the road towards the police car. Colleague then is on foot chase with him. I'm following, and at this point then I'm trying to sort of tell other units on my radio where we are. And then next thing I know is my colleagues are shouting out, there's more colleagues, there's loads of us there. My colleagues are shouting out, knife. And I'm thinking, where's the knife? Is there a knife? Where's the knife? And then I see that he's put the knife down, this large kitchen knife, and there is another 5 knives on his person, in his jacket. It got classed as a major incident, and the bosses all came down, and they said, look, you need to call your husband because you're going to be finishing late. You need to let him know what's happened because he's actually been arrested for attempted murder. And I'm thinking, oh no, who's he been? There was no one else there. And they're like, no, it's on you. And I'm like, oh, okay, yeah.